we found is that the average person on Earth experienced 41 additional days of dangerous heat as a result of climate change this year. That's just an average. Much like Julie and Freddy were talking about, the poorest, least developed countries on the planet are the places that are experiencing even higher numbers. So places like Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, Kiribati are experiencing 150 or more days just this year that are at dangerous levels of heat that we can attribute directly to climate change.
The finding is devastating, but utterly unsurprising. Climate change did play a role, and often a major role, in most of the events we studied, making heat, droughts, tropical cyclones, and heavy rainfall more likely and more intense across the world, destroying lives and livelihoods of millions, and often uncounted numbers of people, because they are most often the poorest in every society, whether that event hit in West Africa or in the US. We need to move away from fossil fuels much faster and completely if we want to avoid ever more extreme events that also will reach the limits of what societies are able to adapt to, and not get distracted by discussions of whether it's too late to do this, it's not, or by focusing on things like carbon dioxide removal, which will not work if we do not have the transition away from fossil fuels first. But of course, in addition to trying to avoid things from getting worse, we need to adapt. Functioning early action is often what makes the difference between high and low death tolls in these extreme events. And early action only works with a high awareness and of the dangers of extreme weather events.
Todo. Hasta luego. Ánimo, ¿eh? Sí. Pero di que nos den